reason I've declined many companies offering unlimited amount of their controllers to use in videos. I use a standard controller because I want to show you that you don't need to spend $300 for a controller with all these features, since it's only going to last you a couple of months. As far as paddle attachments go, they're a great cheap alternative and I highly recommend them. Once again, you're only giving yourself access to 2 extra buttons instead of the 8 you would from learning claw. I'll be making a video on the PlayStation 4 back button attachment very soon, so stay tuned for that. Why claw? Because it's cheap, so cheap that it literally costs you nothing, except the price of a standard controller, which in my opinion are the most durable and long-lasting controllers that you can buy. Why claw? Because it's practical and efficient. You everyone else, no matter which game you swap to, because not every game supports custom controller. Why claw? Because it's a skill that once you learn, you'll carry through your entire gaming career, and I'm a living example of that. Now let's discuss what claw is and why you should play. Hopefully you understand the reasoning behind it all, and we can get into the types of claw and how to hold your controller. This is where we start getting a bit practical, so if you've made it this far, I'm glad I have your attention, and now we're actually learning. First things first, the types of claw. Now it's quite a grey area when it comes to naming the types of claw. I'm sure you've all heard of claw, double claw, left hand claw, right hand claw.
Wait, you play double claw? Really? Who knocked me down? I was watching a YouTube video delay.
Octopus claw, all these types, just funny names for playing claw. Yes, there are some very weird ways to hold a controller, but the main one I'll be covering today is just standard claw and different ways that you can do it.
Yeah, see.
Claw, if you're not using your middle fingers and for the buttons and triggers like this, then you already have some catching up to do, because claw is very useless if you're not using your middle fingers already. If your middle fingers are still down holding the controller like this, you're wasting fingers. You don't need 6 fingers holding the controller. It's still very easy holding them with just 4. So if you're not doing that yet, that's step 1. Start using your middle fingers. Alright, so now we have our middle fingers up here and holding the controller like this. This right here is your standard controller grip. So thumbs on the analog stick, index fingers on the bumpers, and middle fingers on the triggers. Your next step is to bring your index fingers up off the bumpers and onto the face buttons. As you can see, I'm straining my finger. I can't even play claw because my finger just won't reach. I'm bending it as much as I can. But you can see there's a huge separation here. This just does not feel natural. And this is everyone's biggest mistake when playing claw, is that they're so used to playing like this, all of a sudden they just try and whip their index fingers up, and they literally can't even bring their index fingers up onto those face buttons. This is where my biggest tip comes in of rotating your wrist. So as you can see, a standard player would play like this. A claw player would have a bit more wrist rotation this way, plays it more like this. So standard player, wrist rotation. I can't stress this enough. Your fingers play claw, it's not uncomfortable. You just have to rotate your wrist. So basically you want to be pressing these face buttons as naturally as possible. This is a straight 90-degree angle, and it's obviously too
so dumb. You can't do it with